Hello, welcome to today's class. We have this nice expression before us here, nice math problem before us. The question is, if y equal to 2p, which is also equal to 3a, we are now asked to evaluate or what is the value of y times p to the power of 2 times a to the power of 3. So in solving this challenge here, it's a very interesting one. We're going to have three roots to this challenge here. Three expressions to this challenge. So what are the three possible expressions or values of these expression we have here given this here? It's a very sweet one. So let's take a solution here. So we have solution. Wow. So let's take the first expression we have here. Y times our p to the power of 2 times a to the power of 3 will now be equal to what? Now, the first thing I want to do here, I want to arrange them in order of increasing alphabet. Okay, in other words, I want to first of all express the whole of these quantities in terms of a, then followed by p and followed by y. So if I have to make everything here to be a, what am I going to do? I'm going to look for the relationship that is linking y and a in the given first equation. Okay, so the place of y, I want to replace it with a. So the relationship here is going to give us y equal to 3a. So you have your y is equals to 3a. So anywhere I see y, what am I going to put in there? Just 3a. And the first place here I have y. So this is going to give me 3a times as simple as ABC. Then I have my p here. I'm going to look for the relationship linking p and a. So I have here 2p. I have here 2p is equals to 3a. Remember, I have p here, so I have to make p the subject of the formula. So I have here this all over 2, cancel out to have p is equals to 3a all over 2. Easy. So wherever I see p, I'm going to put in 3a all over 2. So this is going to give me times 3a all over 2. But the p I'm having here is raised to power 2. And so I'm going to raise the whole of this expression to power 2. Okay? Because if I come to this side, if I square this, I will equally square this, which is the p square I have here. It's equivalent to 3a all over 2p. And that's what I have here. Times, mind you, we are converting everything to a. And so here I have my a to the power of 3. So this remains a to the power of this a, please. A to the power of 3. Wow. Let's open up this quantity I have here. So this is going to give me 3a times, we use this to affect everything in here. Remember the law which says that if you have, let's say, x, y, all over z, all raised to the power of n, this is equal to your x to the power of n times y to the power of n all over z to the power of n. Okay, so I'm going to do same thing here. So 3 to the power of 2 will give us 9 times a to the power of 2 all over 4, because this is going to give us 2 to the power of 2. Then times our a to the power of 3. Easy. These are all over 1, all over 1. So I can multiply the numerals, right? Because for the numbers here, nothing can cancel out. And so I'm going to have 3 times 9. So this is going to give me 27 all over 1 times 4 times 1 will give us here 4. Right? Or in bracket times, yeah, my a is going to give me here a raised to the power of 1 plus, here we have 2 plus, here we have 3. Because we have multiplication here, I have multiplication, I have multiplication here, and so they have the same alphabet. And so this is going to give us here our 27 all over 4, right? All raised to the power of our a, that's times a raised to the power of 6. This is the first expression. Okay, so we're taking this as our case 1. So that is the answer to our case 1. Now let's look at case 2. Okay, case 2, what will this case 2 give us? Okay, still going to give us a very interesting expressions too. So here we succeeded in making everything to be A. Now, we want to make everything to be P. So our expression again, we're taking this as our case 2 here. So we're going to have our y times our p squared times our a to the power of 3 will now be equal to, we look for the relationship between y and p. Y is equals to 2p. So in place of y, I'm going to put in 2p here. So we have 2p times, in place of p, I'm not changing it. So it goes to remain p to the power of 2. Then a, we'll look for the relationship between a and p, which is this. So we're going to take here 2p is equals to our 3a. So making a the subject of the formula, divide by 3, cancel out. So we have a is equals to 2p all over 3. But look at the a we are having here, which is this. It's a raised to power 3. So we raise this to power 3, we equally raise this to power 3, which is going to give us, we use this to affect everything here. This is going to give us 8p raised to power 3 all over 3 raised to power 3 will give us our 27. So we now have a to the power of 3 is equivalent to 8p raised to power 3 all over 27. Easy. So whenever we see a raised to the power of 3, which is what we have here, we put in this quantity. So this is going to give us 8p raised to power 3 all over our 27. Easy. Okay, so let's erase this. All right, so from here, we can now come up here. This is all over 1, this is all over 1. Okay, so we have 2 times 8 here. That will give us our 16 all over 27. Let's put this in bracket times. We can do same thing to our p. We have here p1 here plus 2 plus our 3. So this is going to give us 16 all over 27 all times our p raised to the power of 6. This is the second root to this challenge here. So we have the last one, whereby we're going to express everything in terms of y. Yeah. Okay. So case 3, we have our y times our p to the power of 2 times our a to the power of 3 will now be equal to what? We are taking everything to y, so y is already here. So we have here to be y times the relationship between p and y. We have to check it out here. We said that y is equals to 2p. So making p the subject of the formula is going to give us, we have y is equals to 2p, right? So making p the subject of the formula, this is going to give us divide by 2, cancel out here, right? Good. So this is going to give us here our p is equals to y all over 2. But remember, our p here is to the power of 2. So we have to square both sides. So we square this side. So if we square everything here, this is going to give us y to the power of 2 all over 4. So anyway, we see p squared, we put in y to the power of 2 all over 4. And so this is going to give us times y to the power of 2 all over 4 times. Then we come to the other side where we have our a. Relationship between y and a is this. So we have our y is equals to 3a. We are making a the subject of the formula again. So we divide by 3, we divide by 3. So cancel. This now implies that our a is equals to y all over 3. But the a we are having here is raised to the power of 3. So we raise this to the power of 3, then we equally raise this to the power of 3, which is equals to y to the power of 3 all over 3 to the power of 3 will give us our 27. So wherever we see a to the power of 3, let's put in y to the power of 3 all over 27. Here we have a to the power of 3. So this is going to give us y to the power of 3 all over 27. Easy. All right, so from here, we just have to simplify out. So if we simplify out, this is going to give us this all over 1. So nothing can cancel out here. So if we multiply everything here, the coefficient is going to give us 1 all over. Then 4 times 7 will give us our 8. Okay, so we have 8. Then 4 times 2 will give us, that is 28 rather. Then we carry our 2. Then 4 times 2 will give us our 8. Plus the 2 we carry will give us 10. So we have 10, 1 all over 8 times our y, raised to 1 plus 2 plus 3, which are the powers. And so at the end, you're going to have 1 all over 108 times our y, all raised to the power of 6. This is the answer to the third case scenario. So from this expression, we have three case scenario here. The first one, we have 27 all over 4 times a raised to the power of 6. And the next one, which is case 2, we have our 16 all over 27 times p raised to the power of 6. And the last one, we have our 1 all over 108 times y raised to the power of 6. So this is how you evaluate expressions of this kind. Thank you for being there. You have a question, drop it in the comment section. See you in our next class. Bye for now.